Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick guide on how I tie a single column tie secured by a square knot. So to begin, I'm going to cast and feed 2 full passes of rope around my column, maintaining a distance of 2 fingers between my column and my ropes. As I come up for this final pass, I'm going to allow myself about 6 inches of bite. There we go. Now I'm going to wrap my bite around both my passes, exchanging positions with these 2 fingers. This can be a little faffy. I'm wearing fake nails right now, so it's not the best, but we'll just kind of pull that through. Also, if you're working with flesh, it's a lot more forgiving, so you won't need to be picking and pushing at the rope. You can kind of just hook it in and grab with a better technique. I can use this finger here to help me flatten my rope band of my bite as it comes around, so I don't end up with any twists in it. And now, having made that turn in my bite, I've already created half of my square knot. So now all I have to do is create the second half and cinch down. We can end up with a couple of different finishes here depending on how we do this next step. We want to end up with a square knot. We want to avoid ending up with a granny knot. So what we do is we remember that we always lay our working ends or our long end over our bite, coming up through this loop it creates, rather than laying our bite over our working ends and coming up through that loop it creates. We always lay the long over the short, can deliver that bite through that hole now, and we're going to cinch both ends, both our bite and our working end, nice and tight. And we can squeeze the sides of that knot to get out extra slack, nice and tight. And there we have the iconic image of the belted V, or the upside down rainbow, that denotes we've got a square knot instead of a granny knot. There's different reasons, pros and cons, for using different finishing knots to secure single column ties. One of the things I'll note about the square knot is that this is a collapsible knot. So if you mess around with it enough, I don't know if you can see what's happening there in the bite, but this knot will eventually come undone on itself. I've put some good ratcheting down on there. But you can see the bite is just about coming free. There we go. So yeah, it is a collapsible knot. Collapsible knots have great function and use. One that comes to mind, I like to use square knots when I'm securing the cuffs of wrists for different gote builds, because I never want to have too much secured pressure in my established knot around the wrist. That's never anywhere where we want any super tight cuffs or unreleasable or non-collapsible knots in my experience.